Hello and welcome back to translating this hunk of junk, known only to people as... I don't know. Yeah, this is Remy's Date, particularly the book section, which is very boring. In that I really just put it... Like, this part is just writing out the stuff, because when you're doing a puzzle or something that requires logic, you want to avoid interpreting as much as possible and just stick to the straight options. The fact that it has a show more books options to me feels like a shortcoming, because it does make... It makes it a bit clumsier, because the interface is already a bit eh. Do I have a word for the Inception? We're at 444, okay. The funny thing is, you'd have to... Yeah, this is het begin. Like how to put this? When you want to do something like this, you have to somehow organize the options that, you know, people can't glance things. And it's always kind of funny if you have to do that. I don't know, something about that just makes me giggle a bit. I don't know why. Okay, this is getting creepy. There we go. There we go, and now we can go to the actual text. So this is the boring part. I probably should not have stopped here, because this is just boring, 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 boring. Boring! Oh man, I went all over the place with this. Whoopsie snickerdoodles. Yeah, these are exactly the same in much of their... Oh, whoops. Whoopsie snickerdoodles. Like, what the fuck are these labels? Why are these the labels on the books? That's the weird part that I don't get. Why are these the video games? Options, options, options. Ugh. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what return does. So when you call something, you call up the text. Like they call the text at the top, right? Like they call this... They call this text. But they're calling it from a specific location. So when you... Oh, okay, that's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty useful. So this says, just jump to this point, but jump temporarily. And then it gives them a place to go back to when they're done. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This music does not sound, like, the more I listen to it, the more I start to realize. That song feels a little dramatic. It feels a little bombastic for the situation. Like, this part works fine. But then you get that, brrr, the horn kicks in, and Remy's not a horn person, is he? Except maybe the bumbling horn. Well, good job, player name. I'm gonna call you by name, because I'm a video game man. I love how sarcastic that's supposed to be, because sassy system is not going to mean this sincerely. Oh, how to translate this. So that translates to an inhuman milestone, effectively. This does sound like... This does work as an achievement, a prestatie. Let me see how you decide to translate it, Mr. Video Game Man. Yeah, it actually translates really well. Yeah, I think prestatie is a great one. Wapenfeit. That sounds so fucking stupid. I still think that sounds stupid. But yeah, this adjective is what kills it. It's like unmenschlich. Like, what the hell? It's not that hard. Oh, it's not that much of a video game. So beep is like saying bibliotheek, only it's shortened. It's a short way to say it. Like, why? Why are you given the option to leave at this point? Okay, welcome to the part that kinda sucks, because, oh my god, I think this is like a lot of repetition too. Oh fuck, I'm trying to think of a good book pun or something. Oh my god, this one's this one's too fucking good. I have to use that one. Goed te boek staan, a good reputation. I have to. I am by law required to use that fucking one. Yeah, so you'll have a good reputation with it. It's right, because you get 3 points. I love it. I'm gonna myself a kiss in the cheek. Mwah. Ooh. That was a very unmeant kiss. How dare I? Am I cheating on myself? Who knows? Who knows? I like that there's a fucking wave file called book sort. So flat. It doesn't sound as well to say it like that. Ooh, man, it sounds extra sassy. Like, wow, I guess Remy is kind of a sassy boy, ain't he? My god, like, why? Why couldn't you just make this a label to jump to? Like, I understand that... Okay, so here's what. I imagine that at some point, he imagined he had more time. And you could come back, and you could fix these and make them more specific. So that as you do better, you can jump back in like Remy's like, please don't leave. Come on, like, you did pretty damn good. You know. Or something like that. Or Remy's just like, well, you didn't even try, so fuck off. What I don't get is, if you don't do that, it is a tiny change to add a label and make that label reference to one spot to make future translation efforts or just corrections easier. It is a lot easier to debug or fact check or spell check anything if you don't repeat things consistently. Just saying. So this is a little different, but it carries the same idea. That guy's just talking to yourself, too. Like, that's the part that gets me, is you're an asshole, but you're clearly talking to yourself. How does he know? Like, he has to fact check this, so why doesn't he just do it? Like, checking it is work too. Okay, now we get to fucking... fuckity fuckface. Now I just get to... Well, on the plus side, this does cut down on the amount of text I really translate. This is also going to make the rereading a little more annoying. But this actually has to stay over here. The boring stuff. My god, Remy, why are you so boring? At least he gets that funny RPG moment. That's fucking cute. And he gets the sandwich. Oh my god, I get to translate Jaden's stupid crap! Oh, that's gonna be fun. I just like reading it and then being like, how do I translate this? Because when you translate it, you really have to think about what you're doing. And when you have to think about what you're doing, like you appreciate something more. You gain a deeper appreciation. I think this is what art consumption is really about. Oh no, it's video games. Like, the worst part is that there's so many branches to begin with. Like, there are just so many ways in which this date can go. And for people who are wondering, yeah, I'm playing Doom again, because I like Doom, and I want to play Doom. The speed of Doom sounds like a great one. There we go. Thank goodness. I like how you get a moot point, but otherwise it's like, eh. Yeah, proper is kind of hard to translate in this context. That works fine, actually. Like, at this point, Remy's just admitting that he shouldn't have this fucking job, isn't he? Remy, defend your position a little bit, for fuck's sake. I'm so sad that you cannot stop yourself from doing this. I imagine that Remy would, in fact, have... I don't know. Like, to what extent would more dexterous hands and stronger body weight and such compensate for that? Carry, draagte. I want to say draagte, but... Fumble. I need fumble because you're not going to trip in this. No, I didn't know. Contents. Inhoud. Yep. Spread. Yeah. So, one thing is, this is during the day, right? Like, the library is open, everyone is present. And all that stuff, right? Also, how could it be that they... I guess they have been unearthing the portal, so there will be lots of artifacts. Huh. Remy keeps going around fucking corners like a weirdo. What are you doing behind the corner, Remy? What are you hiding from me? Is he jerk? Oh no, he's probably playing his RPG, actually. He's constantly sneaking away to play his RPG while we do his job. Ah, that's a nice one. Does the relic work, or is it always a reliquie? Yeah, it does work. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh wait, I need to go here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Like, look at fucking Remy. You help him out, and he's just like, eh. I feel this would have been a great moment to sort of indicate the mood, you know? Like, this is a moment where, positive with, like, around 1, -1-ish, Remy is like, eh. Above that, he's nice, like, he's interested, and he's like, oh, I was actually... Sorry to disappoint. And at the lower ones, oh no, at the higher ones, at medium, he'd be like, well, actually. On high enough, he'd be like, well, that too, I guess. And at the lowest one, he'd be like, no. Because I feel there's so many opportunities where you could have done something with the mood to make it just a tiny tweak to make an already just working sentence a little bit more snappy. Also, this wants to be artifacts with an E. I remember my evil run and picking this one and realizing that it actually caused you to fucking leave the date. Oh, just like we did. Didn't we tell that? Yeah, we said that to Lorm. Also, love how Lorm has nothing to do with the main character's resolution. Bryce is a cop, so he has to do with Anna's criminal situation. Anna herself's the experimenter. Remy's the person whose wife got killed, and that Dean happened to know both of them. It's like, Jesus Christ, Lorm, you couldn't even fit into the main plot in any significant fashion. Even though that little part feels so out of place, like, it makes sense. But it's drama that I don't care about because it didn't develop in front of me, you know? It's not the story that we came to watch. And it also requires everyone's endings. It's like, What the? Like, look at this! Jesus Christ, Remy, what's wrong with you? I guess this wouldn't work if you had that. This doesn't work too well. This does not work at all. I need to append something to the sentence to make it align better. But I don't know what. There we go. It's a bit clumsy, but at least it's something. And that is a fair point. To the point that Remy being about it, I guess he doesn't want to be told. Did Remy just forgot that you're an ambassador and of significant import? Like, he just shrugs this the fuck off. Wow. Whew. to make fun of. There we go. That's a good one. Oh wow, yeah, I think this is a good way to end it. Holy shit! Chill out! Let's get to it myself. What is a scroll? Yeah, it's just a rule. Nerd. I guess nerd just worked. Like, holy shit, at this point, like, what the... Like, even if there wasn't a hole in the relic, like, my god, why is this an option? Why are so many of these options so... Oh. I thought a Dean would be bad, but this is just heartbreaking, and just kind of weirdly out of place. Oh, he's sad now. No! Sad boy! I know you can do that. Like, in this context, it works. Like, when you're bullying him, it makes sense. Like, here, it works because the horn is like, yeah, it just doesn't work anywhere else. It just feels too grand. It's another thing, ain't it? Like, now he brings up the ambassador part. Like, Jesus Christ, Remy, you are selectively involving things. Not as bad as Bryce, though. Bryce picks up things selectively all the time. One thing I do have to say, though, is... I don't know how to think about Remy's It's of Everybody. Like, that's an irresponsible way to look at it. It belongs to the scientific community, the people that actually give a shit about it. It doesn't belong to the people who would just disregard it as anything. Like, the fact that you say this, as ambassador, over an artifact like this, why would Izumi give a shit about you and trust you and help you? Why would humanity send you and not immediately have you recalled over the situation? At this point, the portal still works, doesn't it? Like, isn't there some sort of communication? Like, they have half an hour every day. Do you think someone would have, that Remy would have been like, listen, this jackass is fucking everything up, and your other human already fucked everything up. Maybe send someone who can arrest him or something, I don't know. Who's this we he's talking about, though? Who is this we he suddenly brings up? Is it the Dragon Council? Because you don't talk in that sort of context very often. I wish Emra was here, though. It would have been great. It would have been something else. I just feel that this is a missed opportunity. Like, that's the problem with the date, isn't it? Like, you have an incredibly high function. This kind of pushes the limits on what you can do, doesn't it? Like, I think this is kind of out of place as an option. It shouldn't have been here. This option should not have been here. This option goes so far that it ruins and basically does disastrous things to your role as ambassador. You being an ass to Price, whatever, you're not supposed to get along with everyone. Here, you destroyed a priceless artifact. That goes to the level of professionalness and responsibility. That means that this is no longer just a date. This should influence the main story in some fashion. Like, this should come up in a newspaper. Human ambassador destroys relic, or something like that. Or Remy destroys 18... Like, something. Something to make it happen. But that it doesn't is the part that gets me. There's no variable for this, and it makes me sad. Because it could have been something else. It should have been. Like, the opportunity is perfect. Disregard. Like, this is just childish, is the part that gets me. I don't know. I want to know why this is here. Because this shouldn't be here. This breaks a line of character consistency and logic. I don't get it. Really? Huh. Like, this doesn't come up ever again. Like, this is a bad ending, yeah, but I don't think anyone ever mentions this ending if you pick it. This is the part that gets me. Oh, I love how if you pick the stuff option, you jump ahead, because you already mentioned it. Man, that's gotta be something, isn't it? Like, normally he does all these things, and then he suddenly has to research a species. Like, all that human information must not be that interesting. I'd imagine that mostly it will be located in churches and stuff. I love when people talk like this. They always talk about, like, this... Like, it keeps coming up where they are clearly not fully registering the situation. And they keep talking like you're not really there, like you're a dragon. And to some extent, it's kind of cute. It's kind of flattering that they consider you one of their own. But on the other hand, it's a bit... So this is a little sassier. I might revise this later down the line. It's like, of course, the little dragon. Tell me how mythical I am when I'm standing right in front of you. Like, it really hammers home the point of, like, yeah, it's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. I think I'm going to stop after this, because we're making good headway for one. And I don't look forward to this. How about we go here? That's a good cutoff point. Yeah, if you read it like this, you can kind of figure out that it is the past, you know? Like, you can sort of figure out who Yazumi is and all that. Is that a fucking word, or am I just making shit out of my ass? It is a word. So one thing I think that should have been done is there should have been a more religious character in between all of these. As much as I talk about Affinia, I think she would have been awful as one, but I do have another character that actually would have worked fine as someone who was more religious, who was actually approachable. In the RPs, I have a character called Baronol, who is, for some reason, one of the few religious characters who isn't stuck up his own ass. But would have worked great as someone who would have had a very hard time establishing and maintaining a relationship with a human. and would have been a little more interesting than Lorm, who just talks about it from a mythical perspective. You need someone religious to show how big is this religion, how widespread are these beliefs, how do other people look at it. Like, the religious context is massive, and the implication of humans is massive. Why isn't there a dateable character that focuses on those aspects? And instead of fucking Lorm, who forces into existence winged draconians, who I don't think appear otherwise. Oh, that annoys me. But yeah, I do feel there should have been at least someone religious enough to sort of debate against you. To be like, you're not a real human or something like that. Or expect something like, missed opportunities. Like, that's the thing, is making a spin-off or a sequel is very hard, or even a prequel, because the context isn't there anymore. The context is diffused by the true ending, which is sad. I hate the true ending, because it ruins all the opportunities, and maybe that's the point. Maybe that was a smart move, because now you don't have to worry about it! Yay! Okay, so here's something about Dutch. We don't have a good gender-neutral pronoun. I need to find out what the fuck a pronoun is. Pronoun. Yeah. We have het. Don't fucking call someone a het. You might notice that in multiple, we lose them all together. Dutch is a language where we don't have any gender-neutral pronoun words. As a result, we just default to male, generally speaking, I think. It's why all our words have genders, so that none of them are gender-neutral. Or something like that. I think that's a fucking term you can use. Oh, this is about, yeah. With sex-neutral personality distinctions. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, you have to mention both. I don't get this. Like, this sounds so disgusting, though. Especially because het is also a fucking, like, an article. It's also, like, the... So it really doesn't work. We're gonna need to invent one of those really fucking fast. And also, the D-dots. God damn it. The D-dots, the D-dots, the D-dots, the D-dots. So what did they term? Oh, they call it seksneutrale. And just like in English, sex is also the word for sex. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Yes, I guess we don't have any gender neutral ones, huh? Vicky. Can you help me out here, Wikipedia? Maybe you can provide me. Nope. 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 I guess I'm fucked. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with... So here I just make it what happens to him or her. There are a lot of languages, by the way, where you can't pull that shit. Like, Jesus Christ, English people, you got it easy. You get to pull that trick with no problems. We kinda... Then again, is it really that bad that if we don't know the gender of something, we default to male? Why is that a bad thing? It doesn't matter, just pick one. Or do it random, I don't care. Or throw them around a bit, like go with him, then her, you know, switch between genders from time to time. To make a But that's weird, because people don't talk like that. And everyone learns the male pronoun first, so it comes up first, I guess. That's how it might work. clan. Stum. Why did I use a K? Because I was thinking fucking if it would translate directly to clan and in Dutch, it would probably have a K instead of a C. Here's one question for you. Izumi intervenes once, in that she made them. So, the dragons consider themselves dinosaurs, apparently, or something like that. I don't get this. Or maybe Izumi just told them she did that. That's also entirely possible, as a warning, you know, like, this is history that happened. It would explain... Nah, then there would be historical artifacts to that, wouldn't there? I keep jeez, fuck! Now I can use head because it's like referred to as a more mythical thing, so I guess it works a bit better here. Jesus Christ, man. Actually, there is the entire implication that there were semi-sentient life forms around at the time. Like, we just, as archaeologists, just couldn't find any settlements or anything because they were limited in technology. That'd be kind of interesting. Like, there was already sentient life forming, just not far enough quite yet. Timeline. Daytime. But it's also, like, another part is that while that may be the case that these are somewhat natural, the way that the people in the lab respond implies that they are perfectly according to human trends, so there's nothing too unusual. Although there is proof for a human-like dragon existing around that time. Something that might have been a human race if the meteor didn't shut everyone up. These are all very short and snappy answers, and I like them all for it. Oh, man. My arm, it just... This is bad. Oh, this is a good one. This captures the original sentence. Ah, man, I love it. I love when a sentence works out great and it's not too direct a translation. Like, there's a little twist to it. Oh, it's like taking a screw and screwing it into your thumb. Ah, my thumb! That's not where a screw belongs. Bloop, bloop. And that's what I'm going to call it. It's almost been an hour. We are making a lot of headway. Fucking Jaden, man. Fucking Jaden. So where are we? We are at almost 1,200. Yeah, we're making good headway. I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to keep these names the same, because why not? See you guys next time. Oh, you pompous. Oh, I love how the fucking swear took so much work to work because of all the escapes. Oh my god, these are so bad. And why are they all the main characters, too? That's the part that gets me the most. I guess they were the only characters they knew they would have, so they were like, let's just get one while we're at it. Anyway, next time, maybe going to finish off Remy, maybe not. Depends. Like, from this perspective, it looks like we only got a little bit left to go. But you never quite know, do you? Never quite know.